Hey, back again. Yeah, you just saw me last night for my Raw. I'm gonna do this for my my NXT recap because I worked an early shift, so I get to go home and watch NXT. As you know, if you listen to our podcast, I'm the NXT guy. Jesse's the New Japan. Zach is he's the AEW guy because he watches it all the time and gets tortured. Oh, it drives him nuts some days, and I listen to him, and as I say, I want to fall asleep sometimes. Oh, he's so long-winded. But hey, good NXT show, as they call it, Roadblock. Stand and Deliver is gonna be. Um, I get my notes. You know me, got my notes to make sure I get everything. Um, but Saturday, um, we're gonna have NXT Stand and Deliver in St. Louis, the hometown of the Viper. But this time, NXT Roadblock, they were in Madison Square Garden, the world famous arena there in New York. I said they had Raw last night, and they had NXT tonight on Tuesday, and oh, make my camera move. Sorry about the movement there. All right, so we did start out with a good six-man tag to open up the show there with OTM, Bronco and Neem and Lucia Price, with Mike Santana, the TNA champ, coming in there. He's from New York. Great reception. Came in through the crowd. They love him there, of course. And they went against Dark State, and they got the win there. Um, Great match. I mean, as we talked about OTM, they weren't that good with their first gimmick with the bikes. Not good, but when they've come out, I love what they did with them. I mean, I know Sean was like, the bikes are okay, whatever. If it was, I don't know whose idea, but I said this before. They got rid of the bikes. They come in, I way better repackage. Whatever they did, the way they're doing, I I see them becoming uh, uh tag team champs soon. Within 6 months, they should get the belt within 6 months. I know it. Definitely should. Great match there. Of course, with Mr. Santana from TNA being there, that's awesome. Just talent exchange from TNA. It's so good. Um, and people were saying, "Oh, it's only good for WWE." And no, it's good for TNA. It's good for WWE. Um, I love both brands and their talents. It as we think that Mike Santana probably will get signed by WWE and he'll be in NXT like Joe Hendry is and stuff. I see that happening unless he doesn't want to, and hey, that's more power to him. If he wants to stay with TNA, it's a great company. They're doing so good. All right, next up with that, let's see here. Yeah, oh yeah, they had a sit down interview with Miles Bourne, the NXT champion, the great champion, good young kid, as people was like a young Randy Orton the way he looks. Yeah, he does. He has a hot girlfriend. Lucky guy. We know she is. We're not gonna. I don't need to say anything else. He had a good interview talking about his reign so far and his next opponent at Stand Delivered Sandy on Saturday is Johnny Gargano, and he stated he hopes that he sees Johnny Wrestling, and Johnny shows up, sits down with him, and cuts a good promo. I think he's going to be a three-time or four-time champ if he wins the title on Saturday. I don't see him doing it. It's going to be a good rub for Miles Bourne. I mean, no way around it. I think Miles is going to get the win on there. Um, it's great. I'm glad that he's back um, doing this, but we'll see. They could throw Loop and Johnny win. You never know. They do that to us sometimes, Sean and Triple H. Next up, we had the tag team champion number contenders. End of the tournament there with Birthright, with Uriah Connors and Stax against Los Americanos. And El Grande Americano comes out, and Shiloh Hill does interfere, but Los Americanos do get the win. El Grande Americano going out there and cheering him on, you know, and helping him a little bit. But they get that, so they are going to get the NXT tag team titles against the Vanity Project, the boys. They're going to do that on Saturday. Um, Good kids, the champs right now. I'm not a big fan of them. It's just, I don't know, just the way I am, whatever. If you are, awesome. Uh, Good kids. They got a lot of upside there. Next up, we had Jada Parker getting a good win over Kalani Jordan. Gotta love Miss Parker. Yes, yes, yes. Love my girls in NXT. They are so awesome. I said that NXT women's division is stacked, just like the women's on Raw and SmackDown stacked. I'm not worried about not having any good female wrestlers for a long time because wow, it's awesome. But then, of course, doing this, and which they did this all night too, which I think is kind of cool, is they do the commercial, and they have the background in small screen next to the commercial. They have the matches going on. Then they had the contract signing for the NXT Fatal Four Way match for the men's title there with Joe Henry, Ethan Page, Ricky Hansen, Tony D'Angelo out there. Well, as we always know, everybody's being hospitable, everybody's throwing in their 2 cents. And then at the end, of course, all hell breaks loose. And let's see, yeah, it's like it's just the normal, you know. It's they want to beat the shit out of each other, and they'll get the chance come Saturday, only a few days away. I can't wait to watch that. Next up, we had Kano Carver defeating Jasper Troy by pinfall, and we did have Josh Briggs in there as a special guest referee, and he kind of gave the boot to Troy, which helped Carver get the win. But then after that, Briggs decided to take out Carver with the clothesline. So, you know, we might have those three going toe to toe, or the two big boys, as we say, as Jesse says. Two beefy men, meaty men slapping meat for about 10, 15 minutes. Which everybody wished we had on Monday, but we gotta wait to WrestleMania for that. Oh, it's gonna kill him. It's gonna be yeah. I'm loving it. Then we get an update on our lovely speed champion, Mr. Lefleur, the second French-born wrestler to hold the WWE title besides Andre the Giant. He got injured. I think it's a shoulder, something like that. He's going to be out for, I did read, about 6 months. So, unfortunately for that, for injury, he's going to have to relinquish his title. And they're going to do another tournament to see who's going to be the speed champion. And he, let's see here, he did encourage Eli Knight, who was in that match to get in this tournament and get a chance to possibly get this belt. I mean, I very much deserving. But there's going to be a new tournament coming up. When that's going to be, I don't know. They'll announce it. Um, it's another great title that they have in NXT to help those young kids out because we love it. Um, and then Tatum Paxton and Blake Monroe, got a talking and a few other things. And one thing led to another. They're having a title match on Saturday for the title. So it'll be interesting. Then there was announced that there's going to be and this reminds me of AEW when they do this, but WWE does it better. There's going to be a 10-person mixed tag match that's going to take place during the pre-show. So they're going to have Birthright against Hill, Hank, Tank Knight, and Ren Sinclair. And let's see here. Yeah, that's going to be boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Good match. Birthright given the chance to shine. They're this can be good. It's going to be good. And then we have Jada Parker and Connie Jordan fighting. That is yeah, they're going toe to toe. It's a lot of backstage stuff. I mean, then they do a video package with the feud between Zarya and Sol Ruka finally coming to a head on Saturday. We will see. But hey, gotta love it. These kids down at NXT were doing a great job. If you're not watching them, I don't know why. But hey, last match of the night, and that's the headliner. And hey, guess who's headlining and main eventing the show on NXT? The ladies. Oh yeah, they do it, and they do it a lot. This one is number one contender for the NXT championship that JC Jane does have. I don't see her winning because we all think, me, Zach, and Jesse, that she's going to get pulled up to the main roster here soon, and it's going to happen very soon because WrestleMania is in a couple weeks. So, Lola Vice against Kendall Gray. As they say, it came to a draw because as a great back and forth match, Fatal Influence came out just to cause shit. Another ref was there because it's crazy backstage. We're in the parking lot at NXT. You don't want to be in either one. So he was out there to make sure they stay back and everything so nothing interferes. Lola Vice had her Kendall Gray in a hold and and there's the cat up there too. I think it was Anaconda. She had a headlock on her. Trying to get her to tap out. She was trying to counter and everything. Last thing it is, they flipped over, and the ref was looking and saw that her shoulders are down. So he counted 1, 2, 3. Well, the other ref saw on the other side that before he hit 3, Kendall Gray was tapping out on the legs. So Lola didn't move because she tapped. Well, no winner. That's looking like it's going to be a triple threat because Shawn Michaels made his way out trying to figure it out between the two. They didn't make an announcement then. Most likely it's going to be on social media on their X account, Twitter, back in the it's going to be on there, announce an official WWE website, stuff like that. That probably is going to be a triple threat for the title, which, as I said, triple threat always protects the champion if the champion is going to lose, because the champion doesn't have to be pinned to lose the title, and that makes sure that she goes up. She doesn't get pinned. She loses the title because one of the other two pin the other one. It it's going to be a good one. Kendra Ray coming from Evolve, and I, I believe she is from Evolve. Great match at the end of the night for the ladies. There, great way to end it and stuff like that. So remember, the NXT shows are on YouTube. Like, this is going to be on YouTube that you can watch and share. And like Mark did, shared it to one of my other coworkers, and he watched one of these I did, which it was fun. Thank you. And I'll thank him again later. Love you, Mark, for watching these. Anybody else? Put your comments up there. Say what you think. Just let me know what you thought of NXT. And if you don't watch NXT, all I can say is, why not? And then watch Evolve on Wednesday. Because our good friend, and we love this gal, Lady Luck, is up there on Evolve doing an awesome job. Just saw her and wanted to say hi, but as I said on the podcast, she was like 30 people deep. I couldn't even talk to her. Love it. Don't mind, but she is awesome. So enjoy NXT. If you can't watch it now, watch it on the CW app, which I do sometimes when I get a chance to. And then watch NXT Stand and Deliver on YouTube on Saturday. If I don't watch it Saturday, I'm going to watch it Sunday. And it's Easter. So happy Easter, everybody. I hope the Easter Bunny gets you something and poops out some good eggs for you. Because he does that for me sometimes. And I have to do that for my little girl because she likes getting stuff from the Easter Bunny. Until my next video, because hey, I got more stuff to unbox. Ooh. Yeah, that's a preview of it. Enjoy. You guys have a good night. Bye bye.